It is inevitable as we return to in-person learning that at some point in some school, someone is going to be diagnosed with COVID-19. What is going to happen when it's your child's teacher or classmate? In classrooms at Novi Meadows Middle School, they are setting up desks as they work to plan. This room shows a social distancing layout with desks 6 feet apart. It's only possible with a hybrid, in-person and virtual schedule, because only about 12 kids fit in a classroom. This room shows what it will look like if there's a full-time school schedule. Desks are about 3 feet apart. Social distancing, not possible. They're preparing to survey parents about which option they prefer.
Nobody's coming out and giving us hard and fast rules to work by. Everything's a recommendation or best practice or we think this will work.
Superintendent Dr. Steve Matthews says prevention also makes it easier to respond when a student does become ill. Under Novi's plan, if a student is diagnosed, they and any students that live with them will have to quarantine for 14 days. Families of children from the same classroom will be notified with a letter that, due to privacy rules, will not share the child's identity. The health department will do contact tracing.
What we will suggest is that if schools are able to do seating charts so that we know who is seated within 6 feet of students, that will make it easier for our case investigation team and our contact tracing team.
Calandra Anderson is supervisor in quality and processing at the Oakland County Health Department. She says contact tracers will reach out to anyone known to be within 6 feet of a diagnosed student for 15 minutes or more. She warns if a student becomes ill who has been in close contact with numerous students, entire classes, or even schools could have to be quarantined.
We'll have to look at that from the perspective of what actually happened to determine, are we able to find out who those close contacts are?
Superintendent Matthews says with processes limiting how many people students have contact with, they believe they will be able to prevent the spread of the virus.
We believe that we'll be able to prevent kind of mass closures of classrooms or buildings.
If testing does need to be done to prevent numerous kids from having to be quarantined, the Oakland County Health Department has told schools in the county it's there to help. In Novi, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.